Yeah, I'll do it. Hi, everyone. Sorry we're late getting on. We've been busy talking, so sorry to keep you waiting. We're just going to have a little chat first, and then I'm going to do some gong, and then also we're going to get into the meditation. So please enjoy. So there's 5 of us here. So that's perfect for the pyramid. There's 5 handles for the technology and the connection that we're going to be using with the pyramid. And we're going to talk about, Una, over to you.
Yes, all sorts of things. And the exciting thing is, of course, the coronation that is going to happen on Saturday, just after the lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that connects, but I'm pretty sure that date was chosen.
Yes.
In a specific way for some kind of astrological reasons or bigger reasons. And also, looking at that a coronation can only happen if that stone of destiny is under his throne. And there's all sorts of rumors that it's not going to be there.
Yeah.
Probably we'll never know.
Yeah. I've always felt that he would never make it to actually be king, but I might be totally wrong there. But we'll see what happens. But there again, if the stone's not there, then that would make things different, wouldn't it?
It would, and it would then kind of be fake, almost like what's happening in the US. Remember,
yeah,
Bhagavana, the prophet lady from Romania, I think it is, or no, Bulgaria. She said things about the presidents, and that didn't come true. But timelines shift, and
yeah,
we're all playing our part in this.
We are indeed, and it's amazing the planetary alignments that are happening. That has happened this month or last month, and it's happening this month. Like Pluto's just gone into retrograde, hasn't it? So that's going to cause quite a few things. I think some big things are going to happen this month.
Yeah. It does happen every year that Pluto goes into retrograde for a while. But there's just a combination of things, and we all can feel it in a way. We all feel that there's an energy of we're waiting for something, and it's sort of becoming explosive, isn't it?
Yes, you can kind of feel it. Yeah, for sure.
And yes, on another note, we've been talking about being in other people's realities, being in other people's dreams, and I just got a note today from a student of mine in Russia that I was in her dream, and that I taught her something in her dream, and she could do it. And it was about being able to affect other people just through our presence.
Yeah.
Just being able to lighten people up through our presence. So where we are with our presence is really important. That's coming up a lot for me.
I think that's huge. And, I've played with that, doing that. Even when I've been in a shopping mall and I've walked through and you can tell that the energy's really down, and just expanding your heart and really just radiating love out through. And I think I've mentioned this before. You can actually see people start to lift up, start smiling, and you can feel the energy lift by just doing that. So, that about being in someone's presence and feeling their energy and vice versa, it's huge.
Yes. And if you're aware of your own presence, you can do even more.
Yeah.
It's some years ago, I actually gave myself the permission, or other people the permission, that it's okay if I appear in other people's dreams if that's what they want to. And that's been happening quite a lot.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs to reach out and needs help, they can do so.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I dream like that. And I think in dreams, I find myself sometimes looking out of other people's eyes. So it's like I've either gone into someone else's consciousness, which I can do if I do mediumship or something like that, and I'm looking through their eyes and witnessing certain things taking place, which I have no idea if those certain things did actually take place. But I have witnessed in a dream complete strangers, and I was a kid sat on the stairs and I watched a couple and domestic violence take place. So I don't know whether that's me tapping into just someone else that's witnessing that, but it was like I was looking through their eyes, so almost like remote viewing what was going on.
Yes.
Through another person's eyes, though, because I was aware that I was in a different body.
That's very interesting. I usually don't do that, but that's almost like somebody's channeling you, or you're being a walk-in to somebody else for a short moment in time.
Yeah, because I find I've got no control over it. I can just be, and then I'll look down to see what I look like.
Yeah.
And then I'm aware I'm not me.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's funny. And I've had dreams before that have happened in the future, and it's been nothing significant. I've literally been sat in a car, and the people that I'm with, I don't see their faces. So I've sussed out that when that finally did actually happen, that scenario, I didn't know those people when I dreamt it. But then in the future, when that exact same deja vu happened, I realized that those people I do know now.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I also have a dream and I can't see someone's face, I now think, I wonder if that's something in the future that I'm seeing.
Yes, another thing I've been playing with is really constantly reminding myself that what I'm doing here is walking through a dream. And we talk a lot about waking up. And what does that mean, waking up in the dream? So this becomes a lucid dream. And I'm waking up in this dream, but the real life is when I'm actually asleep. And it's quite fascinating when I think of it that I'm walking through my dream. I'm acting through my dream. It's my dream. It's not like I have to dance around other people's wishes or so. It's my dream, so I can decide what happens in my dream.
Yeah, that's true, and I get what you're saying, because you can feel it, can't you, when you're just walking through your day-to-day life. It literally is your creation, if you like.
And I've been also looking into simulation theory, and that's exactly what they say. If we are in a simulation, on some level of a simulation, the only thing that's there is that which we're picking up at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through my computer game, and everything else is not rendered.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to explore that.
So what's the other side of the simulation? A bit like the Matrix.
Yes.
Waking out of the dream or awakening to see the full truth.
So is there some kind of energy or something that is trying to wake us up by giving us hints that we are in a matrix? And then for us to figure out, how do we get out of it?
Yeah.
Or the other option, to fall deeper and deeper into deeper levels of the matrix.
It's fascinating, isn't it, when you really think about it in that way?
Yeah. And then what we see, like, let's say we're looking at the moon. Well, the moon might just be the interface, like the app figure that we see on our computer. We press that, but what's actually happening is lots of wires and crystals and sort of things, technology in the background. But we're just seeing the image of the moon.
Yeah.
Or what we know as the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is fascinating. So if we fully wake up, I wonder what this other space would look like.
Yes. Well, my hope is that's that place of absolute beauty and infinite awareness and love and all pink and golden and
not like on the Matrix, the film, because when he wakes up, it's not nice.
No,
is it? No, well, that's create that, when we wake up.
There's going to be wonderful trees with food that's ready to eat. You don't have to cook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abundance.
Yes.
Yeah, and beautiful colours, and
Enough.
scenery,
And joy and peace and
yeah,
dramas just fall away.
yeah, complete harmony in that space.
Yeah.
Well, we've given you all something to ponder there. It does feel like that, though, that we are. I mean, everybody, the scientists say quantum science and everything, and that each thing that we're looking at is just particles, and it's our awareness of it that creates it to be like that.
Yes.
So if that's the case, then everything we are in is a simulation, because we're creating it literally on the spot.
It actually has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything is just molecules, really.
It's just that. Yeah. Well, what is it? It's what we're sensing, and our senses are limited by the speed of light, by space and time. Really, that's the limitation of the game. Just like every
And what we know.
And what we know.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's limited by our imagination because we can't imagine what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
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 You know, as soon as we sort of get a little idea, we can grow a little idea a bit bigger, but it's not going to grow big enough to what's actually going to come.
Yeah.
Or actually is there.
Or is there already,
Mm.
but we're just
Yeah.
not seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I go back to what I said before, that we have to go through the heart to actually figure it, to actually be there.
Yes.
But it might help to go into higher levels through the head to get hints, like getting hints from advanced beings
Yeah.
who are trying to give us hints how to get out, because they also need to get out.
Yes. Well, I had I don't know whether I was given this or whether it was just my own consciousness, that we need to bring all of our energy centers down into the heart.
I was just
All of
thinking
it.
about that, yes, today, this
Yeah.
afternoon, yes.
And then it's all in the heart center. So we don't need that separation of energy centers.
Yeah.
Bring it all together
Together from top down
Yeah.
and from bottom up.
into the heart.
That's exactly what I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we might go there today.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to gong for a bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful. I had a wonderful
Gong
gong
heart,
session
heart.
from Ginny today, a gong session. I can recommend it. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, one-on-one gong session. Pretty amazing.
Were you chanting?
No, that's not so much my thing, the chanting. I was just enjoying going off on a journey.
John and I have been giving each other gong sessions at the weekends. And what I do, I get the zero gravity chair, and literally, so the head is literally behind the gong, right up close. Yeah. And then the other person is playing the gong in whatever way comes, because it can be completely different each time. And it's been pretty full on, very strong, but great. I can really feel the field. You feel vibrating and getting the body tingles and all sorts. It's been really cool. Anyway, enjoy. I'll just turn that off. And I'll turn the light out in the kitchen in a minute. So just bringing yourself into your heart space. Let's do that. Just imagine all your chakras coming in from the top, concertinaing down into the heart chakra, and also into the physical heart. And all your chakras from the bottom concertinaing up and coming into one big energy center in the middle. And just feeling that love vibration. In fact, in this space, you can feel that there are adjustments in the energetic field happening straight away. It's almost like a connection to another realm is opening up as this is happening. So just feeling that unconditional love. just bringing your awareness back into your heart and just feeling into your body for a moment, feeling that vibration. Feeling that energy and that shift in the energy in your field being adjusted and aligned, becoming more back into balance and harmony with your true innate being. Let's dive deep into that portal through the heart. Allow yourself to go through that funnel of light, going up through many timelines, through many dimensions. And as you come out the other side, just standing for a moment and taking in the vista of what you are seeing. Look at the colours. What are you walking on? Are you in that space of nothingness but filled with everything? Or are you in a magical land? Just allow yourself to walk forward in this space, seeing the colours that are surrounding you, the scene that is set before you. The colours of the foliage, colours of what you are walking on. Just allow it to appear in whatever way it does for you. Looking out in the distance, there is an amazing structure. Which is changing within each moment. Made of crystal, almost opaque. An energy structure which is as big as a castle and filled with the most magnificent energy. And if you look down at your feet, there is a pathway appearing before you, which is leading to this structure. It is changing shape before your eyes, almost pulsating as it changes. And you can see that the path that you are walking upon leads right up to it. Walk that path. And as you come up close to it, you can see it's still changing. But there is like a portal in front of you. And I want you to step through that portal within the count of 5. Be brave. Trust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and step through, and you find yourself in a craft. And this craft was changing shape to suit whatever is in your belief system, in your belief pattern, so that you would feel at ease. So now you are in this craft, it's time to explore. And as you walk through, you can see everything is light. And as you step, each step, this light unfolds to become through a corridor, if you like, or through the center of a room. It's almost like you're in your own bubble as you walk through this craft. And this is for your own protection. That light is so powerful, but filled with love, filled with light codes and light information. And it dances upon the edge of your energy field, creating adjustments. And as you look ahead, you can see through the light, this image starts to appear of a beautiful, tall being, dressed in a beautiful full-length gown. And if you look at the material, you can see it's like nothing you've seen before. And as you look up, seeing that it looks like a uniform, and as you place your eyes upon the face that is looking down at you, you can see that this is a beautiful being of light, which has the most unconditional love radiating from them. And this being looks opaque, almost see-through, a bit like a hologram, but not. And you can see within this being there are little lit places where there's energy moving around, sparks of light. And this being reaches just place your hands in their hands and feel that energy. They are giving you a gift of light, a gift of love, a gift of coded information that is specifically for your soul, for your journey. Feel that presence, that beautiful energy that is radiating from them and coming directly to you through your hands. You might even feel your hands heating up, warming up, vibrating with energy, feeling the light coming up your arms. And as that light comes into your light body, It is making adjustments, rebalancing, realigning. Just allow that light to come in. Kishkanakati ira kaya maria tai te aro ure karai manare. Karatio toria pai ira naina. Aro toria parai nerai. Karatia ranaita orai. Karaporia pareanara. Ira ta ura marianara. Kira pai nariete. Aro tioro pareanara. Aro noriate ira. Aretiana mariete ira. Feel yourself being held by that love, by that light. Feel within your own being now the expansion of your light body, your light particles. As your soul shines through, your light body lights up. Your heart radiates out. Just stay in this space of full expansion and allow yourself to be activated. Feeling into your body, feeling into your light body, feeling into your soul body. And just allow that energy to integrate.
Become aware of the presence of your body. The energy of your body. And somewhere in the center of your chest, see a bright, bright, bright white light. Beautiful, shining, strong, with so much force. So much force that you might actually feel tingling coming from that light flowing through you, your space, your bodies. And while you're aware of this light, also become aware of an energy on top of your head, like a ring, a wreath. Flowing gently in both directions, round and round. It's the mind. It's the mind that is actually space. And that mind is sweet, gentle, beautiful, easy love. The word mind might come from a Germanic word called minne, an old word for love. Perhaps there's songs and poems of love in the mind. The minstrels singing love songs in mind. Expanded space full of love. Expanded mind, the mind of oneness. With the quality of love. And also counter-rotating discs of energy at the root, at the perineum. Beautiful light with the force of life. And as these discs spin, perhaps discs the size of when the middle finger and the thumb are connected, spinning at the perineum, and they're spinning energy up. It's almost like filaments of light are rotating up towards the heart. With this life force, towards that light that we saw in the center of the chest, connecting. And at the same time, the mind space of love on our crown, connecting downwards to the light, to that bright light shining. And as all this energy is flowing and happening, we're aware of how our energy influences our space. How our presence can influence the space we're in, the people that are around us. And as I imagine walking into rooms, I can feel the presence emitted through my electromagnetic force systems. Pulling in or pushing out, setting boundaries, giving out or receiving. Or perhaps touching other presences almost like fairy dust, creating subconscious mutations, changes in other people. And we expand our energy system, our presence, such that we are aware of the whole universe. People, plants, galaxies, star systems, all that is in our presence. And our presence influences it. Allow the waves of our presence to emanate throughout space and time. And as we focus on the center where that bright light is emanating beyond space and time, the place where there's no space and time, into infinite awareness of the nothingness and beingness. All that's left is the breath. And it's the infinite consciousness that is breathing. And it is from here that we can choose where to be in time and where to be in space. And it is here where we choose the frequency and the quality of our presence in the nothingness. Namaste.
Namaste.